place is amazing. 1490. Like 2 years before Columbus. And before Henry VIII was even born. Crazy. Classic village pub. I think it's 18th century. It was an old stable, I believe. And it opens back up on April 12th. I think that's when the British bender starts for the summer. His walls from 1613. And it's the back end of kids' school. Part of the kids' campus, and where Molly works as the librarian. And every school needs a British phone booth. One of the dorms, I believe, on campus. Most of these are boarding. And TASIS stands for the American School in Switzerland. Of course, this is the English campus. It's the quad in the school, high school, and then the back end there, that's the start of the middle school. It's nicer than Stephen F. Austin. It's the green in the school and the pond, and baseball fields in the back, actually. And then this backs into the other side of the boarding halls and cafeteria. And then the village church is right off of this campus. Most of this dates from the 1800s, but the nave is 10th century. And of course, there's the obligatory cemetery adjacent to the church. Spring is wanting to shine its head. Very traditional entrance to a Church of England church. That's the head of the school's house. And then this is part of campus as well. You see that bricked window? That was bricked because of a window tax, which was put into 1696. So that house is older than that. Just not sure when. And another Tudor house on campus, obviously thatch roof. I think those are dorms as well. And then that's the administrative building of campus as well. It's the beginning of the Monk's Walk, I take. So from the church, which is there, monks would go through that trail. Of course, the weather has been England, as you can tell. Down to the abbey that was from the 7th century. It's beginning, it's about 2 miles down. It's Eastleigh End Manor. This is a Georgian home, late 1700s, so in and around the American Revolution. It's now a cement company. So this was the main house, and in the village down that road where we live is where all the cottages and farms. I walk by this house a lot. It's obviously Tudor, but I don't have the history on it. So Tudor was up to about early 1600s. It's a house with a pretty big green, which backs up to Eastleigh Manor. Spring's popping out. I love this little cottage as well with palm trees. It's great little boathouses on the Thames. And this one always stands out. I don't know the history behind it, but it's right on the water. It's more of these boathouses that back up on the backside is the Thames. Reminds me a lot of Back Bays and Ventnor. Well, or anywhere really on the island.